The Senate has rejected the nomination of Loretta ONOCHIE as Independent National Electoral Commission INEC National Commissioner. The rejection this Tuesday followed the massive outcry that has trailed her nomination, especially from members of the opposition and civil society organizations who claim she is a card-carrying member of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). Former INEC chairman Tahiru Jega is also among those who have kicked against the appointment. President Muhammadu Buhari had written to the Senate in October 2020 to confirm the appointment of Onochie, who is currently his media aide on social media, and three others as commissioners of INEC. In her introductory remarks during her screening last Thursday, Onochie, however, insisted she is not partisan, while noting that she had seen the petitions against her, which were not only from the opposition but also from people in the APC. She said it was because she is known to be non-partisan and someone who insists on due process. According to her, from 2019 till date, she has not had anything to do with any political organization and did not partake in APC's recent validation exercise. In a drastic or dramatic twist, Chidinma Ojukwu, the prime suspect and the mother of Lagos businessman Usifo Ataga, has denied killing him. Ojukwu, 21, on June 24, gave what looked like a vivid account of how she stabbed the Super TV boss to death during a struggle while allegedly under the influence of drugs and alcohol. But in a recent interview, Ojukwu claimed she walked into the room from an errand only to find Ataga stabbed, blood everywhere, and the apartment in shambles. She claimed her earlier admission of stabbing Ataga to death was made under pressure and feared that people would not believe her. She said someone probably entered the apartment when she left to get the things they needed, killed Ataga, scattered the place, and left before her arrival. Chidinma claimed she felt guilty for not alerting the police and for stealing from her lover after discovering what happened to him, and that she messaged the person who rented the apartment to her days later to send someone to check on Ataga as she had not heard from him.
Issue with his wife, so but his children is what is targeted at family man. He wasn't into happy married life or something. It was just more of catering for his kids. Before I was leaving, he stood up to lock the door. But when I got in, I was knocking. As there was no answer, I opened the door, was already open, like it wasn't locked. And the duvet was on the floor, plus pillows. The couch was facing the door, and the bed was stained with blood already, and the floor where he was blood, and then music was on, the TV was on. The room was already disarranged, like someone broke in. Then I saw him on the floor. I didn't know what to do. I took my things with his thing and left. I just did it. It's not like I had something to do with his death. I never had anything to do with his death.
Henceforth, nurses in Kaduna State will no longer be engaged on night shifts, raising security challenges in the state, in which nurses on night duties have become a target by bandits who abduct them for ransom. The chairman, National Association of Nurses and Midwives, Kaduna State Chapter, Ishaku Yakubu, stated this when the association met to formally receive two nurses serving at Idon General Hospital in Kajuru, local government area of the state, who regained their freedom after 80 days in captivity. The association's chairman made it clear that the only way nurses in the state can be persuaded to resume night duties is when the government takes proactive measures to provide maximum security in hospitals, particularly those in the rural areas of the state.
we have discovered that schools and health facilities, that is our hospitals, are the targets. They are looking for people that will go and care for their injured people in there. So our own nurses and health workers as a whole have become endangered species.
And she's the only daughter I have. When I saw her this morning, I was marvelous. We spend money, we sell most of our assets. We gave them 2 motorcycles. We spent about almost 12 million.
We pray that God will arrest them and God will touch them so that one day they will stop all that they are doing. And even if there are people who are sponsoring them, we pray that God will expose them one day.
The 2 nurses, released nurses, Grace Nkut and Afiniki Bako, who are undergoing medical checkup in an isolated environment, shared their experiences.
We worked for 3 days and 2 nights. We left on Wednesday and we arrived on Friday evening to the main camp. You just lie down on your sack from rice used from sugars and all that. You just cut it and put it on the ground and sleep there under the rain, under sun, in mosquitoes and all that. And that was how we kept sleeping all through the 80 days.
Like the captives, if somebody had injury or anything, feverish, since the weather is not conducive, the water and everything, the food. So when the other captives are sick like that, we could just do some normal home remedies.
Listen to this truth. We are growing by the day and our viewership keeps growing on our different platforms. We are inviting you to advertise your goods and services with us at incredibly low rates. And do you have news for us? Script or video? Please contact us through our email address clearviewnewsroom@gmail.com or WhatsApp line 080-650-30-300. Again, 080-650-30-300. Welcome on board.
One of the kidnapped students of Bethel Baptist Secondary School in the Chikun local government area of Kaduna State has been rescued. The student, Abraham Ania, was rescued by security operatives along with 2 other kidnapped victims who were abducted by bandits some days ago along Kaduna-Kachia Road. The spokesman of the Kaduna State Police Command, Mohammed Jalige, who confirmed the development in a statement, said police operatives alongside men of the civilian JTF on routine patrol rescued the 3 kidnapped victims while they were roaming inside the forest, extremely exhausted and weak at Ohangaya village in Chukun local government area. He explained that the victims were safely evacuated and rushed to the police clinic in the state capital where they are currently being resuscitated, after which they will be handed over to their immediate families. During the course of investigation, the 3 victims were identified as Zaharaddin Ibrahim, Nura Nuhu, that were kidnapped recently along Kaduna-Kachia Road, and Abraham Ania, one of the students of Bethel Baptist Secondary School, Kujama, that were kidnapped last week. Thank you for watching. I am Nkiru Owuli.